Welcome, good morning, and welcome everybody to this meeting. It's my pleasure and honor to introduce this wonderful international faculty that has been engaged with lung cancer screening for decades. We have Claudia and David who have been pioneering this field of medical research since the late 90s. I think their group has had a tremendous impact on the progress of early lung cancer detection. And we are very honored to have them here and host this 44th international meeting. I would like to call Professor Lippi, who is the Dean of the School of Medicine of Verona, to say a few welcome words for the delegates. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maurizio. I must apologize because I have to leave quite early because probably Maurizio told you, but we are changing the hospital information system and it's more or less a challenging period for everybody working in this hospital. So dear colleagues and authorities, it is a great pleasure to convey the greetings from the University of Verona on behalf of its rector, Nocini, who cannot be present today owing to institutional obligation, and from the Faculty of Medicine and Surgery, we each have the pleasure to honor and chair. According to the latest global statistics, 2 million new cases of lung cancer are diagnosed each year, making this malignant disease the most common worldwide. With approximately 1.4 million new cases per year, lung cancer is the second most common cancer in men, surpassed only by prostate cancer. The second most common cancer in women, surpassed only by breast cancer. The age-standardized cumulative lifetime risk of developing lung cancer is 3.8 in men and 1.8 in women in Europe. These inherently dramatic statistics are logically followed by mortality data, as lung cancer is the leading cause of cancer mortality worldwide in both sexes. Over the past 5 years, approximately 0.9 million deaths from lung cancer have been recorded annually, accounting for close to 20% of all deaths from malignancy. It is noteworthy that the early detection of malignant neoplasms through screening programs is one of the priority objectives of the European Cancer Plan, since early diagnosis is always associated with a better prognosis. In addition to committing to the full implementation of screening programs for breast, cervical, and colorectal cancer throughout Europe, and overcoming the inequalities that still exist within the member states, the plan also envisages exploring the possibility of applying targeted screening programs to other cancers, including certainly prostate cancer, stomach cancer, but also extending this possibility to lung cancer. In addition to reaffirming the central importance of organized screening program for breast, colorectal, and cervical cancers, the document strongly recommends that all member states adopt a stepwise approach that includes experimentation and further research to evaluate the feasibility and effectiveness of screening for other neoplastic diseases, including, obviously, lung cancer. Also, in the context of the recent Italian National Oncology Plan, approved at the end of January 2023, the importance of extending screening to other cancers is emphasized, with the aim of progressively defining a path aimed at implementing organized screening programs, risk stratification measures, and evaluations of efficacy in the operational context. These scientific meetings respond to this call with extreme timeliness. In the scientific program, the presentation follows a coordinated sequence that provides an overview of screening programs worldwide and the potential techniques used in an ideal compendium of clinics, imaging, biomarkers. I am a laboratory physician, so I consider this an extremely important step. This is precisely where the greatest challenge for healthcare in the future lies. Namely, providing the population with an effective, sufficiently safe, efficient, and thus sustainable early diagnosis program, both in terms of economic burden and patient acceptance, that anticipates the medicine that will come in the post-pandemic era, which is now moving beyond the concept of personalization to embrace the new concept of patient-centered medicine. I have the reason to believe that this is precisely the ambitious goal of this meeting. I have no doubts that it will be achieved. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 44th International Conference on Screening for Lung Cancer. It's been my privilege and honor to open these meetings since their inception in 1999. Actually, the conference's roots were in 1992, when a group of us, led by Dr. Claudia Henschke at Cornell University Medical College in New York City, decided to investigate the possibility that CT scan would be superior to plain chest X-ray, which had failed as a screening test. By 1999, the group, the Early Lung Cancer Action Program, that is the original I-ELCAP, reported in Lancet that that was in fact the case, and CT scan could identify small early lung cancer. After that, things blossomed. The number of investigators and screening sites increased remarkably, and I-ELCAP was born, that is the international organization of today. I-ELCAP remains the world's largest multi-center screening program. The complementary organization, I-ELCART, that is the Initiative for Research on Early Lung Cancer Treatment, is having its 12th meeting here on Friday. I-ELCART is actively pursuing information on all forms of treatment for stage 1 disease, with the aim being to improve the outcome of patients diagnosed with early small lung cancer. My biased opinion is that all of these meetings have been special, but this one, I suspect, will be extra special because of Verona and the romantic aura that surrounds it. On the basis of that extra special consideration, I will forego the usual update of the New York Yankees and rather, again, a hearty welcome to all and a early thanks to the gracious hosts here in Verona.
A great pleasure for me to wish you a productive meeting on behalf of the Italian Association of Medical Oncology. As you said, I'm coordinating the regional section for the Veneto region, and Verona, as you know, is in Veneto. Unfortunately, I can't be there in person since I'm in Rome today, but I wanted to wish you a very, very productive meeting. Do not need to add anything to the burden lung cancer causes. It was greatly detailed in the welcome introduction by Professor Lippi. And actually, IOM has given its auspices not only because of the excellent program with an outstanding faculty, but because IOM deeply believes and pursues cancer prevention. And beyond the advances in medical treatment that you all know, which have led to dramatic changes in prognosis in the advanced disease setting, what IOM strongly advocates for is screening and, whenever possible, primary prevention. It's harder to do than to say it when it comes to smoking cessation, as you know. So having said that, I really wish you a very fruitful meeting and good work to all of you.
Thank you very much, Professor Brunello. It was nice to see you at least online, and we all wish you too a productive day in Rome.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
È un piacere essere qui. Io parlo in italiano, ma questo è un convegno di respiro internazionale che mi fa molto piacere. A tutti voi nella vita sarà capitato di dover andare in un posto, essere puntuali, precisi, perché dovete fare un saluto e sentirvi dire: guardi, qui non c'è niente, no? Perché vi siete sbagliati, perché vi hanno comunicato male le cose. Allora, dopo un attimo di smarrimento, cercate di rimediare. Quindi io sono qui, ho rimediato come potevo, vi chiedo scusa per il ritardo. Sono qui a rappresentare la professione medica, perché l'ordine professionale, l'ordine dei medici rappresenta la professione. E rappresenta anche la magistratura. E sono qui in un'aula che è intitolata al professor De Sandre, che è stato il primo presidente dell'Ordine di Verona della neonata università negli anni '80. Io ho avuto l'onore di farne da segretario, allora ero un giovane medico. L'ordine segue non il codice civile o il codice penale, ma il codice deontologico. Vi porto il saluto del presidente Carlo Rugiu, che è fuori Verona, quindi il vice serve quando manca il presidente. Che periodo sta vivendo la professione medica? Sta uscendo da un periodo durissimo. Con la pandemia hanno perduto la vita centinaia di nostri colleghi. Siamo stati al centro dei TG, definiti eroi. Poi ci hanno fatto denunce, abbiamo subito aggressioni, alcune delle quali sono andate fino alle estreme conseguenze. E guardiamo un attimo il nostro interno della professione. Una percentuale di colleghi, per fortuna piccola, ha dimenticato quello che ha studiato in microbiologia e in immunologia, contestando l'uso della vaccinazione anti-Covid. E l'Ordine di Verona li ha ritenuti indegni di fare i medici e li ha sospesi dalla professione. Adesso quel periodo è finito. I colleghi che non si erano vaccinati sono stati reintegrati. Stiamo completando alcuni procedimenti disciplinari verso i cattivi maestri, cioè verso coloro che hanno fatto certificazioni antiscientifiche, false, farlocche o hanno fatto finta di vaccinare. Abbiamo tenuto sempre alta e dritta la barra della scienza e della coscienza. Certo che è cambiato il mondo, è cambiata la gente, sono cambiati anche i giovani medici e assistiamo ogni giorno ad un fiorire di professioni che chiamano paramediche, non para dal greco vicino, no, attorno, che cercano di prendersi un pezzetto di paziente, un pezzettino e gestirlo in autonomia. L'unica cosa che non ci vogliono portare via è la responsabilità finale sul paziente. Quella ce la lasciano tranquillamente e noi ce la siamo sempre tenuta e ce la teniamo ancora. E siamo consapevoli che ce la giochiamo nella complessità del rapporto straordinario fra medico e paziente, dove non basta più la scienza, la coscienza e neanche la robotica e neanche la tecnologia. Occorre comunque empatia, carisma, umiltà, disponibilità e ascolto. E verso questo obiettivo che noi stiamo lavorando. Perché, e vado a concludere, tutti potranno dire della nostra professione, ma è la più antica e come l'ha definita in un veronese, poi qualcuno tradurrà ai colleghi di altre nazionalità, il poeta Beppe Sartori l'ha definita è il meglio mestiere del mondo. Vi ringrazio della partecipazione, ringrazio il professor Milella, i suoi collaboratori, lo dovevo essere presente. Buon convegno a tutti.